Alrighty, we are live. What's good? It is Monday, guys. How's everybody tonight? You know what Monday means. Micro Mondays. What? Thank you guys for hopping on, tuning on in. We do Micro Mondays every Monday night here on Instagram, talking about the latest news, updates, products, things you've missed in the micro RC world. And we got quite a few little recaps from the previous week and this past weekend. But hope everybody got some crawling in or wrenching in this past weekend as well. Shout out. Let me know what you guys did. There's a whole bunch of events going on everywhere. And there's some big ones still coming. At least in SoCal. So, that being said, let's recap from what happened over here. There was the LBC RC24 comp event over here in SoCal. I was there for just a little bit. I had to go to a family event after. So I wasn't there to compete or anything, but got to meet up with the homies. There was plenty of people there. Good turnout. And overall, it looked like a good time. Despite the weather. I know it was raining a lot last week in SoCal. But it was a good period of time where it wasn't raining for that event. So pretty cool. And then the next day, let's see. What up, 920 crawlers? Good luck, brother. KZ Lazy in the house. Everybody in the house. RC Print Lab, Black and Yellow Arrow. What's good? Hi, RC 808. Yo, sorry I missed all this. Everybody joining. But the day after, what? So on Sunday was the Menehune Crawl. Sorry if I didn't say that right, Burner, but hosted by Burner down in Hawaii. That was their first, Burner's first 24 event. So stay tuned. We'll actually get him on later and he can share with us how it went, because from what he shared with us, it looked pretty cool. Definitely want to make it a trip down to Hawaii. That sounds cool. The rocks look amazing. Let's see. Oh yeah, daylight savings, huh? The time shifted over here. So now Micro Mondays is an hour earlier. At least for me. For Mark, it didn't shift. Yeah, I think it's cool like this. I think if it was this time forever, I would be cool. The other way, if it was like lose an hour, I'd rather gain an hour, or you know what I mean? Spring forward rather than leap back, fall back. Anyways, Scale Garage. You can hit up RC Garages. He has the sickest proprietary garages for 1/24th scale. The one that I have are like Element RC ones that you can find when you purchase a truck from Element RC. The inside of the boxes are actually little garages, so that's what they are. Or you can make your own. You can go to Hobby Lobby and get some blank canvas, get like a poster board, get creative. Plenty of ways to do it, but let's see. I see. And then if you guys see Dirt McGurk anymore, we will get him on and get the show going on. Let's see. All right. Sent that invite. This weekend, for me, I didn't actually get to do much. Like I said, family events taking over last weekend for me, which is no biggie. But we did manage to squeeze in a few, build setups. I think we showed this one off last time, but I actually got the electronics going for that. It's right here. Oh, La Cosa. Oh, Dirt McGirt is in, and then Aloha. I'm gonna send you the invite again, just in case something happened. We got ourselves a setup for the Cheat Code XL. Something simple, something lightweight.
Yo, yo.
Oh,
What's up, what's up?
what's up, what's up? Yo, yo. What is good, Mark?
You know, Micro Mondays.
That's right.
There we go. I got some volume. Yeah. Back in the garage this week.
Oh, yeah.
Or the makeshift garage, I guess. I don't know.
Back in the shop, yep.
Back in the shop.
Jacob is busy, seems like.
No, he just said something.
He said, let's go.
He said, let's go. Just finished setting up. Let's go. There you go.
Let me try one more time.
What up, Gino? Yo, what up, Bryson? How's everybody doing? IRC. La Cosa. Hell yeah. Halfway across the fucking world. Fuck yeah. RC Print Lab. What up, homie? 805. Yeah. So, who else we got?
Everybody.
Lazy. Black and Yellow. Dirty Money.
Yeah.
Tyler Silva. Arcade Crawler.
Okay.
Crawler Cole.
Crazy in here.
Bad Andy. Tabo JKU. JZX Driver. And Stoper.
Welcome.
Yeah. Ruckus Rips just joined. I'm not sure who that is. That's a cool little name. I like that. Sue Beast, what up, homie? Team Club. What up, Jacob? Oh, shit. Look what he did since he talked to us last.
Yeah, you talked me into it, bro.
Oh.
Talked me into
This
it.
week on the show, we're pretty much just chatting about current build projects and the updates, since we haven't shared too many like projects. And dude, Jacob, we both see what you did instantly.
Stevie's, that's funny. We be flubbing. I like that.
Yeah, bro. We haven't been talking about build offs or anything like that lately. It's just been so much shit popping off lately, man, with NW Chassis Works, Flub RC, Maz, Enjora, all the companies. Everybody's just been popping off some crazy shit lately. So
Right?
everybody's been on their builds. Everybody's been just building off, man. Or not building like me.
The past
Don't forget
2 months.
Bad Body Crawler, Mias.
Yeah, man.
Shit, what else is in there?
4M.
4M. Yep. The TRX4M. All the shit coming out for that thing. Oof. That was a overwhelming one, bro. The past like couple months, it's been pretty gnarly with the micro scene lately. Jesus.
We're barely into month 3, and I think there's been about 10 new releases, like big ones.
Mm-hmm. A lot, man.
And a lot of little cool upgrades from all the favorites.
Like the greatest hits of upgrades.
Yeah.
Serious, man. They keep coming. Everything keeps coming out.
Yes, they do keep coming. What did you get done? Anything you do this weekend, Jacob?
Man, worked, but like once my kids go to sleep, I just sit down, I'm literally on the ground right now, bro. As you can see. I'm on the ground. I was working. I just turn on my little light thing that I have right up here, and I just go to work on the ground. I just vacuum up in the morning, and yeah, man, just been working actually on this guy here. So I know Chris from Flub RC has been talking about the single cab SR5 coming out, and yeah, here it is, man. And I just started finishing up the last little bits of what I want to do with it. I got the cab only action going, a little truggy bear, like a short ass truggy happening here. I actually used that killer back plate for the FJT, and I just sanded it down to flow with the body of the SR5, and yeah, it's fucking worked out pretty amazing, dude. I'm actually in love with this build so far. It's turning out. This is what
looks like it's gonna be
you said that was
hardcore crawling.
What's
the
that?
Endura chassis,
Yeah.
right?
George
And
Chastain,
you cut the back rails off?
yeah, I just cut the back rails off to make it a little shorty. So that way,
Yeah.
like, the end of that bed there could, like, match up perfectly. And, yeah, I don't like that shit when it was sticking out. So cut it off, it looks so much better, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm loving that.
That's what definitely gives it that look. See, you guys can see like my cheat code. I think if you're definitely to chop it at a bed somewhere around there, like Jacob, looks pretty cool.
Cute little bed, too. Just enough for, like, some little parts and stuff. Nothing crazy. Probably just, like, some tracks on the back and maybe a high lift, maybe. I don't need no fuel tank, so this thing isn't, like, a trailing rig, so
All right.
keep it crawler. But yeah, man, I'm loving this thing. It's actually turning out super well. Rocking some Endura shocks in there, and yeah, Mark, these shocks are good, man. I like these shocks.
That's funny. Yeah, once you get the little O-ring thing worked out and the oil dialed in, they're fucking rad. And did you go with the super soft springs?
It's crazy, bro. I was going to today, but
Yeah,
I really did the what is that called? The brass ring limiters on the inside of these ones, and it fits well. And dude,
okay.
the spring rate is already super good. I don't think it needs super soft, so
Nice.
I'm actually okay with it because if you see it goes up right there,
Yeah.
that's the full travel, and then
Oh, okay, so it's already sitting.
yeah, it sits well. But yeah,
So Jacob, think perfect little segue into you saying that, you know, something simple yet something pretty cool for your scale items for the back. We recently, I think we recently all just talked to the homie, but I have his stuff right here, guys. PJ, aka RC Print Lab.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you guys got anything in the mail, but we
I got photos. I got photos today.
Yeah.
My shit carrying.
I got some photos the other day too.
Yeah.
Almost ready. Almost ready.
Super stoked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have him throw some of those in with the Toyota logo on them. Oh yeah.
Definitely gonna need some of those for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on here too, right?
Yeah. He's usually working right now, but he usually just watches during lunch or something like that. So one day we'll have to bring him on. But yeah, guys, if you don't know, RC Print Lab, he's a Hawaii local, fellow guy to the RC community, and he's offering these cool little printed accessories. And guys, the details on these, they're pretty nice. I believe it's like a resin blend, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was telling me about the blend. The blend's actually super good, bro. It's a recommended blend. I was looking it up. I forget the brand's name, but it's a pretty reputable resin brand, and he mixes it with a couple of their like a flexible one of the flexible ones. I forget what it's called, and then they're firm. So that way, like, it has firmness to it, and it's not too flexible, but it's flexible enough not to like brittly break like a lot of resin printers do or prints do.
Mm-hmm.
So
You guys can see lots of details too, even with the 20 liters and stuff like that. But yeah, they're pretty good scale size, guys. You can perfectly, if I had this TRX4M size little LC80, so you guys can tell perfectly scale. Yeah. Tiny little cooler.
That's a big rig.
Yeah, that could be, bro.
Yeah.
Those coolers. It could be those coolers. You guys ever had those like little mini lunchbox coolers when you were kids?
That's actually perfectly sized on that truck.
Yeah.
Like it could be those little baby coolers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The scale goodies you had on there, was that from the
That's just from
the Bronco
or the Bronco? Same shit, right?
Same smell. Yeah.
Right.
They got the cool ass accessories.
So yeah, that's some of my scale mail that I got in. Gino.
Oh,
Bomb Crawl.
Gino's almost home from work, huh? Wow.
Ooh.
Micro Tuesday in Guam, by the way.
Check him out,
today,
guys.
bro.
Did you guys get scale mail?
No, sir. It's been a long time. I'm trying to be a good boy, man. Trying to be a good boy.
That's good.
Oh, my shit's already installed.
Yeah,
I can't show it because it's inside a tire.
I was like, the only scale mail I got were these guys here.
I take that back.
Shocks.
Those
I got those same shocks.
The Mazzies.
Maz ring.
With the new Pro Line Bajas, and then the what did I go with in those? Well, these are the rears. Never mind. I think I put.
You got those blob caps
with
dialed, huh?
Look at these shocks, bro. These shocks are crazy. These are those Globok.
Globcat.
Globcat. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the ones on Amazon.
That's hilarious,
bro. 30 weight. Look how beautiful those shocks are. I think I can
probably
actually,
like the same ones for like global acts.
Yeah, these things are killer shocks, bro. They're super nice, super smooth. I honestly feel like I can get away with getting lighter oil because this will work with the body that I'm gonna put on it, the Tacoma. But I feel like you could get away with lighter, to be honest with you. And it's like slow of a rebound. But this is nice, super nice.
Yeah, they are smooth. I have those GPM ones. They're pretty nice too, but even the Globe, those ones, like you're saying,
the Globetrotter shocks. Just call it the Globetrotter.
The Globetrotter ones, I like that.
Bro,
hey, do you think the GPMs are nicer, Steve, and worth the money, or?
They're cool because they got the brass little cup. Yeah, it's pretty smooth too.
As far as like how smooth they are, though, for the money.
Oh yeah,
minus the brass part.
Yeah,
or
they're nice.
Equally as smooth.
They're almost equally as smooth, but it looks like
they look like a bigger bore. Like that spring looks a lot bigger.
Almost looks like a bigger bore, but see the pivot balls are removable. These ones aren't.
Those almost look like micro Proline shocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hey, what happened to
just
those?
the colorway.
I forgot about those. Did anybody ever get those? Did they ever come out?
I don't think they ever got released.
Soon.
Yeah.
Well, I
completely forgot about those.
They have a whole box of the dual stage foams. They're already probably putting them in packaging right now. So those who have pre-ordered those should be coming soon too. So I'm guessing those shocks and the foams are gonna come out at the same time.
So I got a good question for you guys, man, because I know a lot of people do it differently. Curious to know what you guys do. So with my shocks, the way how I fill it up might be different from everybody else's. How do you guys fill off your oil-filled shocks? Like, how much oil do you put in it? Do you cycle it or anything like that in between? Or, like, what do you do? I'm curious. I see everybody has different actions with different, like the same shocks.
Well, I haven't touched these ones yet. These are just right out of the package.
How about your other ones, the GPM ones?
GPM one, same thing. I still haven't touched them, but all I done was put the soft springs. So I know once you put aftermarket, oil and dial them in, they're going to be a lot smoother. Just how yours are.
Like that was those aftermarket axles make that thing look super rad.
I know. I was just about to say that.
Right.
Those silver axles, man.
I put lard in mine.
That looks
That's
great.
funny.
Yeah, a lot of people ordered the Ripper already. They're ready to go fast.
That thing looks good. Man, it's crazy. It looks so good without even like the panels on it. It looks really good.
Yeah, right?
It does.
Almost want to run like making an exo panel style.
Mm-hmm.
The cage showing.
Like put the panels on the inside. Yeah, that'll be pretty dope actually. That'll be different. Do it.
A couple of other I know.
Curious about what Mark does. What do you do, Mark, with your shocks? How do you fill your shock and your oil?
Oh man, it's a process, dude. I do them just like 110s.
Okay. See, we do exactly the same.
Take them all apart first.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no burrs on the shaft.
Yeah.
And then make sure everything's Loctited back. All the seals are in good. And then put the oil in, right? But I have the spring on so that the spring will compress it,
Mm-hmm.
So that when you cycle the air out. And then I have this little box I made.
You hold the shocks.
So I do one at a time, right? Hold them so they sit in this.
Bro, I do the same shit.
And then I like 10 to 15 minutes, all the air will escape.
Yep.
And then screw the cap on. It should be good to go.
Yeah, that's exactly how I do mine. Yep.
And then as far as how much oil, 3/4.
I always
basically
make a little
top them off,
3D chalk things.
Put a little more, top them off,
Yeah.
put a little more, and then the oil gets underneath the
reservoir
diaphragm of the inside there.
Yeah.
You want to get that underneath so there's all the air gets out, and then just keep doing that. Cycle. Add a little oil, and then when it's on the top, just scrape it off top, and then after that,
seal it off.
Get all the air out. You just put the cap on like half a turn. Cycle it again, and it should come out the sides, and just wipe it, and then put the cap on all the way.
That's 100%.
Never fails, dude. Never fails.
100% nice.
Yeah,
so when you screw on your cap, do you put your shaft all the way in, halfway, or do you pull it all the way out and then you screw it in?
It depends on the shock for some reason. Some of them it benefits, and some of it makes it kind of stick. So just play at that point, just whatever works.
That's what I was gonna say about these ones, these Globetrotter ones. I always put my shaft all the way in, and I hold it there while I screw it in, so that way, like when I let it go, it'll pop out just a little bit. But when you pull out the shaft and you let it go, it like creeps its way back in a little bit, so that way it's like always stuck in that middle travel. But these ones didn't want to do that. So I had to like pull it out like a quarter maybe of the way and then screw it in. So that way it goes in, comes out, and then when I pull it out, it sinks back in a little bit. So these ones are a little different, but everything you say, like putting the oil all the way to the top, pushing the reservoir up, and then like scraping off the excess and screwing it on, that's on point, bro.
I knew someone was going to say what Bryson just said, because I was thinking the same shit.
That's what she said.
Yeah. But that's the way. Any oil shock, that's the way to do them. Yeah,
I think the stock ones, once they leak,
I was impressed with the stock ones.
My stock are bouncy now,
bro,
compared to like.
Are they?
I actually noticed the same exact
thing.
Is that
the spring? Is that the spring now?
No, I mean, well, it's all stock, but it just still feels smoother. You see?
Yeah.
That Globetrotter shock, their springs are kind of stiff though. They're like probably a step stiffer than the stock Traxxas ones. So I actually put the softs all around on these guys, and dude, it's so much better. The stock springs for the Traxxas work on this, and then I use the soft ones, and 10 times better. Because the other ones I feel like they're still like compressed. They're so like close together and thick.
You got me noticing now.
Yeah.
So here's a comparison: the stock and the Globetrotters. And then look at the GPMs are spaced out a little bit.
Super spaced
Yeah, it should. It's not so much that; it's the wire thickness is what makes the spring.
It's thicker and
good question too. By the way, I just saw in the chat, Left Coast Crawlers. How does weight placement matter for such a small scale? But people have given me shit for placing my motor in the center. I mean, center of gravity is key in any crawler, and even more important at this small scale because it's such a minute, you know, whereas a larger scale you have more to play with. These scales are like, if it's just a little bit off, you're gonna tip or flip, you know.
Yep. And that's why I got the motor facing forward. Every little bit counts, man. This lightweight ESC will just run back here. It's basically like 2 grams maybe. It's bro. Yeah. Weight matters at this scale astronomically because it's just
that a BR you got there?
Okay. No, this one is the Sidewinder.
Oh,
it's one I got.
Okay.
The one I got
fully decayed.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Bro, can you guys see how long this motherfucker is here, bro?
Yeah.
I look crazy. Yeah. It's so weird because the last time I showed it on the camera, it didn't look that long. But I think because I have I brought the camera down a little bit, you could kind of see. Look at the perspective of this, and this is actually this SCX24 base right here. This thing is actually like slightly stretched. I think like 3 or 4 millimeters. So 3 millimeters maybe.
C10 plus 3 or whatever.
Yep.
Or
look at this thing compared to that.
And then is that stock rails with the flub?
Yeah, stock rails with all the flub accessories. Dude, honestly, man, his accessories, they're fucking on point, man.
Okay, because mine sits super high. It looks like a fucking mud truck, and it's driving me insane.
Look at this thing. It's just, everything just sits so flush. Like, this is the one that I think that I like the most out of all of it. That little flat spot there, just because it's just like the perfect placement and it's super low for the ESC. Like, look how leveled and like low that is.
Yeah, look at that. Look at mine.
The motor. It's crazy, bro. I love that thing. It's so low. Everything's super low profile. And see, I remember
there's like nothing higher than this for me.
Yep. And then when I got the shock mounts here, like I noticed with the stock, what's it called? Length, basically, for lack of better words right now. It was like not binding, but it was like hitting the front steering arm up here. But since I like lengthened this thing so much, it like got rid of all of that extra like shit I was running into. So now that I have it stretched out, it's perfect. I thought I was gonna have to adjust a lot of things. I already know I'm gonna change the links out already and the chassis, but I'm just waiting on somebody to make some mag mounts for it because I'm not going to use the stock system that they use for the mount system. So I just need some mag mounts, guys. Mias and Jora, if you guys listen later, bro, make some fucking mag mounts, please. Carry on with the build. Yeah,
mag mounts.
Dude, I was actually going to ask you what you did to mount that. I forgot. You have the magnets on your sliders as well, right?
No, not anymore. I did, but now I just have it right here.
On the motor?
Yeah, so it's right here. There's a lot of stuff in here that's I'm going to have to move around because I want to put the winch in there too.
Yeah. I think we're going to winch up this guy too, I think. Once I get it all situated and set together.
Oh, what is that we got? Is that another project?
Yeah, this is the Tacoma.
Project Taco?
Dude, that bumper you got for that, bro? Fuck.
That's
Show that shit off,
why
dude.
it's all cut off already.
Eternal Grom. Shouldn't
It's like
running
that.
almost full droop with the thick oil and the light springs cut down on the 24 bounce. What do you think, Mark?
I think we've graduated beyond the 24 bounce thing
The
because we don't use
TRX4?
the. I think. Well, I think he's probably talking about SCX 24s because you know how like the stock springs are all like everything goes blah, 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 like it's all wobbly.
Yeah.
There's no dampening. It's just a spring. But no, like you'd think, like yeah, sure, running heavier weight oil slows down the bounce and the rebound for sure, but it also makes the rig a little less predictable. If you run too heavy a weight and the shock comes out super slow, you have less, like, the reaction time increases, right? So like it's all the springs reacting, and then you're like, okay, that's where I want it, and then you react. Whereas if you know your rig's gonna go X amount of milliseconds in your head, okay, it's the suspension is moving, and then the tire's drooping or whatever, compressing, depending on the travel in your whatever you're used to. So I don't know. I guess that's how your brain works, really. Do you like it to move faster or slower through the travel? That's a personal preference. It's just like tires, right? Like I can tell you what I run tires and springs and shock weight oil, but that won't always work for the guy sitting next to me with the same setup.
Yeah. Sure. Jacob, so
Yep.
what is that project you got right there? We see a sick ass pumper, like Mark said.
Bruh, just an extremely stretched out TRX4M. And Anthony Bardo, this one is just literally stock rails, bro. Like I said, I'm waiting on one of the companies with their chassis to make some mag mounts for it. Then I'll swap over. But yeah, man, just my custom links I made. These things are long, bro, super long. Wheelbase just to fit this guy here. I just went off of my eye basically just to like get this to fit, and it's perfect for it. And then I also radiused all the fenders just to like make it a little bigger for the tires I'm gonna use.
Did you ever measure the wheelbase of that thing? Quad cap Tacoma,
Bro,
man.
remember I did. I tried to at least the what is it called? My calipers that I have, they don't go that far. So I still can't measure it because I don't have calipers that big.
Oh, you don't have like a tape measure or anything?
I got one right here actually.
It doesn't need to be millimeters for me.
Let's find out.
I still have to convert myself. I'm like, what's that? Oh,
Yeah, but I'm curious. That's why how long this thing is.
center hub to center hub, yeah.
Yep. It is. It's about
almost 7.5.
almost 7.
Am I reading that right?
It's almost 7.5. Yep.
That's a long bitch, yeah.
Yep. About 7.5.
All right.
So you can
So
easily put
TRX4M
that
stock
on
is what?
155, I think.
Yeah.
So that, which is 6 1/8.
Just about.
I'm
So I stretched it.
at mine. Yeah, I'd say 6 1/8, 6 1/4-ish, depending on.
Yeah.
I can't tell. I'm gonna go 6 1/8.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's big,
It's
big and long, huh?
it's a long one, yeah, man.
That's
I mean,
cool.
I found the body and I couldn't help it. Yeah, I had to get it because it was doable, you know. And I don't see anybody else
wouldn't you,
with like,
man?
I don't see anybody else with a Tacoma or like this
Fucking
Tacoma at least.
bumper did.
They have the 3D printed one, so yeah, I wanted to try something different. This one is definitely more scale. This one has has light buckets. It has the lenses, everything like that. It came with blacked out mirrors.
Is that new, right?
No, actually, I forget what the brand is, man. To be honest with you,
Huh.
or you know what? I take that back. It might be.
It has all the makings of the new, right? That's why I asked, but
So here, check it out. I just got it because I didn't want to regret not grabbing it too.
No.
So I got 2 of them.
I would have done the same thing.
So you guys can see the difference here.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, and then you're doing mini me, right?
Yep. Mini me to this guy right here.
If anybody's not seen this, oh my god. Your Gino, your wife's wondering if we're talking about RC still. Dude.
That guy right there. We're gonna do mini me.
Oh man. Dude.
And we got it started already, man. So
Ace, what was the paint you used on that though? It was like some
I used
flexi paint.
No paint yet. No paint at all yet.
No. On the 110.
On the 110, yeah. It was actually interior. It was like an interior carpet seat paint. So that's a flexible paint, and yeah, it works good, bro. I used it on the FJ.
What was the brand?
There. Man, I forget, bro. To be honest, I forgot. I know they sell it like at O'Reilly's. They have it at this other auto shop that we have out here in Vegas, but I forget the name of the brand, to be honest with you. But it works, and it's super good. It's just like it's basically a PS paint from Tamiya.
All right.
Just flexible. It smells the same too, bro. That weird smell still smells the same too. But yeah, check it out. So,
Steve, is that the new filament?
The carbon? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's just black. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I didn't know he was getting one of those. Fuck yeah.
That'd be sick.
Shit! I didn't even know you got a single cab. You got one? Yeah.
I do have a single cab.
Bro. We are all like basically on the same stage. Mark's got his painted, my bodywork's done, and Steve just got one. So hey, let's go. Let's make that a build off.
Yes.
Well, I had it forever, and I never got a grill. But I finally got a grill.
There we go. See, we're the choice few.
Yeah.
So there's only a few. So since Flub's coming out with it, man, Chris is going to be coming out with them soon. We should definitely do a build off. So that could hype it up a little bit more for his sales.
Bardo too, buddy. Bardo's is sick.
Yes.
Bardo beat us all, bro.
I know.
He said, "Fuck the race."
Well, he got the grill in the whole nine after I sat on this fucking single cab with no grill forever.
Like I think I'm the only one with the interior though, huh? Or do you guys have two?
Oh, I just put one in. I have one handy if I need it.
So check this out. I had to butcher this thing to make it fit right. Can you see how it fits all the way to the back now? It's not like mounted perfectly. It's sitting too low, but can you see how it's like flush to the back now?
That. I saw that when you first put it on the screen. I was like, damn, that looks gangster.
Yeah, check it out. I had to butcher this thing, bro. I had to cut because this is for the regular SR5, the one that the extra cab. So I had to cut it, and basically I freaking bobbed it. I bobbed the interior, and I just brought it all the way closer. And so now when I put it inside, it just looks perfect now. Like it sits flush to the back.
And it wasn't below where you cut the doors either, so that's cool.
Yeah. It sits perfectly. Interior fits perfectly in there now. So yeah, I think this one's ready for paint. I think the bodywork is finished.
Burner's in here.
Burner.
Oh, snap.
You got to get him on too, because
yes,
we got to talk about the little people crawl.
We do.
Jacob, how do you say it correctly?
Menehune.
Menehune. Let's go.
Right?
It's so funny, bro.
All right.
Like every island has some shit like that.
Real quick, before we go on with Burner. Why do these look like giant mud trucks? I mean, I don't have the shock tower upgrade, but it's like I can't get it to sit fucking low.
TRXs are hard to get to sit low.
Yeah,
and
it is, man.
I did micro rally short course truck mini spring mod.
Oh, nice.
And it's still like jacked the fuck up,
bro. You gotta cut some holes into the body. Get those shock hoops through.
Well, I mean, that's running Chris's mag mount, so.
Yeah, that's true. So I got to do to this guy, too.
I guess I just need the shock towers, I guess. Either that, I'll put some sort of limiter inside. I don't know.
Just be like
I'd rather it be like this. It's like that right now.
burner.
I want it like this.
Yo, what's up, guys?
It's good, brother.
Yo, what up, Dave?
Whee!
What's going on? How's everybody doing?
Shit,
We are
man.
fantastic, brother.
Cool,
Look
man.
at that. That just fits nice and low.
Thanks
Yeah.
for letting me hop on. I just wanted to kind of get on real quick because I know some of you guys know that I had that event yesterday, the first crawl comp that I've put together. I can't say it's the first one that's ever been here in Hawaii as far as the 124s go, because a couple weeks ago, a couple of the boys threw down like a small little comp. But I definitely wanted to come on here and just thank a lot of the sponsors, man. Like, so the comp was a crazy success. We had 3 different classes, and in each class there was nearly like 30 competitors in each class, and the turnout was like far more than I thought it would be. So I'm just super grateful for everybody wanting to come out. Super grateful for the sponsors to support. A couple of our local hobby shops were in it, and I think that really also helped too. Steve, thank you so much for being one of the sponsors. Everyone was super stoked. All of the feedback, you know, the experience levels that showed up yesterday was, you know, people showed up with bone stock trucks, and then people came out with like full on, like, your truck must cost like $650 or something like that, because just full on decked out, and everybody had the same amount of fun, and it was a really good time, man. So I just want to thank the sponsors again. A couple of the last minute sponsors like WT Micro. If you guys haven't seen his FJ, that thing is absolutely sick.
Bro.
People were stoked on Steve's high clearance links. Joe Rope showed out and gave me so much stuff. Speaking of tacos earlier, Tacomas, if you're not familiar with RC Print Lab, be on the lookout for RC Print Lab. I'm actually sending him one of my TRX4M so that way he can get stuff measured out. So be on the lookout for that guy.
Oh man,
but overall, man, just feeling super blessed to have the community just come out, have a good time. I couldn't have asked for a better event, man. It was fun. It was fun for sure.
Man, that's super dope, bro. Super wish we were there to join in on that. Would have been crazy. And you guys got the beach right in the front, don't you, too? Just jump in the water.
Oh yeah, dude. You lick your lips and you just feel the ocean spray on your lips, and you're just you could literally throw a rock into the ocean from where we
missed that ocean mist, man. That mist.
Good time. It was a good time for sure. I'm burnt as hell. I'm like, and I'm brown, so I usually don't burn, but I'm definitely burnt.
Hey, good weather. Good weather, man. That's perfect. Wish we could get that shit out here. Fuck.
Yeah, my lady was making fun of me because I took my shirt off, and she said I look like a double stuffed Oreo because my neck and my head are black, and my arms are black, and my legs are black. She just started cracking up. I was like, what's going on? She's like, you look like an Oreo.
Yeah. That's love, bro.
She was like, you took off your shirt and you're still wearing a white T-shirt.
Oh.
But thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, of course.
Print Labs, man. If you're in here, bro, I told you, Burner, or we're gonna just mention you, and you got to get them printers up and rolling, man. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, I got so much orders, and I'm kind of scared. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, I know this is just, this is the side gig, and he has the main hustle. But to be honest, when I asked him about the comp, and he didn't hesitate. He threw in a couple bodies, a bunch of scale accessories, everything from like bed racks to freaking racks to hold scale fishing poles, coolers, and the print quality was amazing. And like even the taco that he sent over, the light buckets were printed separately. The grill was printed separately, so you could spray them whatever color and put them in later. It's just really good quality, man. So if you guys aren't familiar with RC Print Lab, he's pumping out some good stuff, and any kind of encouragement that we can give him, so that way he takes some of that money that he's making to buy maybe another printer or two, to really support really get it going, because he's got some good quality stuff. And so just be on the lookout for him. Cool dude, too.
Yes, sir. All the stuff that a lot of the bodies, too, that a lot of people aren't getting, because a lot of them, man, they weren't really good quality. Like a bunch of the bodies that he's printing now. Like, I see, like, my friend on Guam, he actually, JD, he has the first gen Tacoma over there and the 4Runner. And he's just saying, he's like, dude, the quality's good. It has, like, that slight flexibility to it, but it's stiff enough to, like, not be brittle and not, like, over flex and, like, act up in the heat. So, bro, I'm excited. Yeah. I'm excited for that thing. I can't wait.
Absolutely. Don't get me wrong, I love Flub RC. I got his stuff right here. This is what I actually won from you guys a couple weeks back, and I love it. I was running my SR5 out there, but I had I had all the giveaway stuff on the tabletop, and it was hot out, and it didn't soften. The way he prints, it's like really thin, but I don't know if the resin that he uses, it has some nice flex to it. So like, it's almost, if you were to run it and tumble over, it almost probably just be bouncy.
Yeah.
And it's super smooth. So minimal sanding, if any. To be honest, you could probably just spray it over with some primer and it'd be good to go. So you really just have to kind of see it to understand
quality.
Yeah, exactly. And I couldn't show you guys because obviously I gave away those were part of the prizes. So for the 3 classes, there was a first, second, third winner for each class. So that's 9 prizes on top of a kids class, on top of a scale category. I'm stoked that a little 11-year-old won the SR5 that Print Lab sent me. So he was stoked.
That's awesome, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So good stuff. All the sponsors, man. So much love. No hesitation from any of them. So I think we're in good hands with this micro community for sure.
Absolutely. Hey,
So
just more options, man. We got Flub RC, got the RC Print Labs as well. It's always better to have a lot more options, man. So props to both of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
1000%.
Flub RC, everybody was geeking over the slime balls that we gave away. The gates that we used were perfect. So it was just perfect, man. Everything is just so it was just so perfect, and it's all love, man. Everyone's pushing everybody's stuff, and that's what I love about it.
That's super cool. The K truck, man. The K drifter.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing, bro.
I'm probably I was thinking about so I like to kind of like weather stuff lately.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, there's something therapeutic about ruining something.
Yeah.
So I think
I feel you there.
I'm gonna weather it, and then I might take some like thin wire and then make like a little support like this, like 4 of them, and then make like a cloth canopy over the top.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna make tiny little cardboard boxes to be put inside there, so that way when I'm drifting and sliding side to side, the boxes will be sliding with it, but the canopy will keep them in.
Yeah.
Use those clothes hangers, bro. Clothes hangers are perfect for that shit. Strong, but easily.
Piano wire. Yeah, piano wire. Lighter.
This thing is definitely cute, man.
Bro, hey Mark, that shop that you showed me in San Diego, they had a bunch of those. I almost grabbed just a couple because they're so cheap. I almost grabbed a couple just to like make like a little crawler build for that.
Oh, what? Discount Hobby Warehouse?
Yeah.
That place?
Yeah, they have a bunch of them there, and they were only I think like $60-$70 or something, if I'm not mistaken.
For the bodies and stuff?
Yeah. Cheap, bro. Super cheap. It's not bad at all. So they have like these things all over.
Hey, Jay, what's the underneath of that Mini Z?
The chassis.
Yeah.
This Mini Z is actually
the chassis.
The MA020. So the all-wheel drive.
Okay.
Yes. This is the all-wheel drive one right here.
You got a gyro in it?
This one has a gyro. My other ones don't. I don't have a gyro. So I don't know how many guys in here are into the Mini Zs, but there's only 3 mods on here that I've really done that you really need to get some really good sliding. One of them is a lock rear differential.
Yeah, lock.
And a front. Yeah, and a front one-way differential for the front. You can get away without the front. If you have the locked rear, it gives it kind of like that e-brake effect because it is an all-wheel drive. And then there's a gyro as well. The gyro is the controversial one. You know, half the guys are like, you don't need it. The other half are like, nah, I need it. I only have one gyro. I have 4 different mini Zs. It's helpful, but it's not helpful at the same time. You could probably do without it. But yeah, these things are super fun, man. I always have one on me, especially when I travel, because when you're waiting to board a plane, every airport has like tile or linoleum. I'm just like sliding around the airport. I even took it with me on my doctor's visits because I'm working this stupid boot. So I'm in the waiting room, just like drifting around the old people.
That is funny. Entertainment.
Give someone a heart attack. Like, what is that tiny car?
What tires you run on that?
On these ones?
Yeah. No. Yeah, when you drift.
Oh, okay. So DS Racing is a company that makes some mini Z drift tires. I usually run those on my other ones, but these are honestly just stock tires. They are plastic, so they're super slick. When you get like the rear wheel drive, like the MR030, those ones are the ones that usually you see people running on the tracks, like the mini Z tracks.
Right.
They use the rear wheel drives. So it's kind of different, right? Because you think the 110s, everybody uses rear wheel drive. But when you get to the mini Z, most people use the all-wheel drive.
Right, for the drifting. They just want to go like this, like spin around.
Yeah. It's a lot of like power sliding and stuff. But there is like, if you look at RC Supremacy's page,
bro, the master
of micro drift, man.
Yeah,
and
that dude.
He uses
he'll be on here with us.
Yeah, I hope so. I've seen him watch the live before.
We've had many a chat. He'll be on here. He's doing his thing, but he'll be on here with a micro crawler.
Yeah, he's like, when you start getting down to the nitty gritty and really spending some money on these micro drifts, they do have rear wheel drive ones, and those are the ones where you can get really like precision drifting.
Dude, his shit.
But if you just want to open a box and start ripping, definitely the mini is the way to go.
Yeah, mini Z for sure.
So, shout out
that
to
was what are those?
Too. Not
WPL. Is that? Oh wait, maybe it is WPL. No, we've talked about this before.
Yeah, the WPL K989.
Yeah.
K966.
Yeah.
WPL. Yeah.
Oh, it's like $79 or something like that on Amazon.
Yeah, and that's one too. If you just want to like get sliding for cheap, you can do that. And funny thing enough is like those WPLs are wildly popular in like Indonesia and Taiwan.
Yeah.
So there's a crazy aftermarket for them. So you can get your base really cheap.
Yep.
And then you could really trick it out and do some crazy stuff to it.
And doesn't a lot of the mini Z stuff translate over too, from what I understand?
Some of the a lot of the bodies can, because they all have similar wheelbases. And a lot of the rear wheel drives and the more expensive chassis have adjustable wheelbases. So yeah, you could absolutely use the bodies for sure.
Yo, micro drift Monday.
Yeah, man.
One of these days. Yeah, me and Steve got to get a little drift.
Got my drift rig right here.
Yeah, dude, that just throw some electrical tape over those tires and get sliding.
He's just drifting on terra firma instead.
Right. On rocks, bro. I think it's crazy. He's drifting on rocks.
Yeah, I think wild.
Yeah.
Yo, Burner, that's so cool, man. We got to get out there for one of your events. We know you're burnt out, probably recovering. Is it too soon to say when will be the next one?
I was telling people at the comp, because that was probably the number one most asked thing, is like, when's the next one? When's the next one? Originally I was like, yo, I'm gonna need to have some time, because as generous as all the sponsors have been, and they gave me so much, I actually debated whether or not I should give everything away or save a few things in case I do another comp. Because a lot of these businesses are small businesses, I also have to keep in mind that donations hit them a little heavier than another company might, So I don't want to ask too soon. But I do know a lot of people are asking for when the next comp is. So to answer your question, I was telling people the next comp would be at the end of summer, but I'm thinking I might just do like a summer kickoff one. So maybe in about 3 months, I might throw another one, just to start summer off. And, you know, I started a group chat. Steve, you know this. I started a group chat with all these sponsors for this crawl. And I think it was pretty unanimous that everyone that participated in this one is ready to support another one if I were to throw another one. So that was definitely encouraging.
That's amazing, bro. See, not a lot of people say that stuff, man. Not a lot of people are like you. You know what I mean? They think about the company and not just the products themselves and keeping it for themselves if they don't give everything away. And, you know, there's a bunch of those guys out there, man. And that's pretty awesome for you to shout them out and be courteous enough to like say, you know, I know they're small companies and it's going to hurt them or might hurt them more than other bigger companies. So yeah, props to you, bro, for really like thinking of them like that. I really like that. It's a good head on your shoulders there, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, and you guys know I've done like dopey rope stuff, and so I kind of like also have like a small taste of what they might be going through as far as like how hard and how much effort it takes to everything from like making a logo to marketing yourself to even just coming up with a product, testing it, messing up, testing it again. All that stuff comes into play as far as money and time. And so I just want to make sure these companies know that they're not wasting our time with this. I think something that really made me happy was someone from one of our local hobby shops came up to me and was like, hey, man, this thing is a great turnout. And you wouldn't believe the number of people that were in the shop just scrounging for parts. And so that right there is what fulfills me, because I'm not trying to make anything from this. I'm just trying to like grow the RCs. I'm trying to have these kids see that there's something other than, you know, another outlet for them, you know,
Right.
and try to grow all these companies, because every single person that I've met has been cool as fuck, and just try to return the favor, you know.
Bro, 100% you're doing it, man. That's amazing, bro. It's fucking amazing.
Especially,
This is my
you know, in Hawaii, sometimes not a lot of like cool, like a lot of stuff is easily available on the shops on certain islands and stuff like that. So to have all these specific vendors or companies offer the sponsors donations, and then for people to check them out, not see them in person till now, is something pretty cool for sure. So hopefully.
Yeah, no doubt. It was funny too, because when we were getting ready for our picture, I was telling everybody, I was yelling like 50 yards across the rocks, like, hey, everybody get over here, throw all your rigs together. We need as many rigs in this picture, so that way everybody can see that Hawaii is serious about this micro stuff.
Bro, you guys,
like, you know, to your point, like,
you guys go fucking hard, bro.
Aside from RC Print Lab and BLA RC, which is Blah RC and Kauai, like, there's not too many local brands that really push the 124s. So I want to see the ND, like a bully chassis in my hobby shop. I want to see, you know, Maz Designs in there. I want to see like Flub RC on a display, you know, because then everybody on island wins, all the companies win. I won't have to pay for shipping. So
everybody winning.
You got to do is organize a local group buy first.
Yeah. I think
that'll take your shipping.
I think the next event that we're going to do is because, you know, 3 months is a lot of time to accumulate a lot of RC stuff that you thought you needed. So I think the next event is going to be.
What do you mean thought we needed? We need it all.
Hey, Burner. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need some of those banners, bro. I definitely want that. I just noticed that canvas. That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, it's an actual on vinyl. So this is the only thing that I was doing aside from the raffle. I had a raffle just to make some of the money that I spent on my own back. But this is where I'm trying to make my money. I just have a few of these left, $3 each, and I'll mail it out to you.
Yeah,
with some stickers.
Absolutely, bro. I'll hit you up for sure.
Yeah, sure.
So exclusive access, first dibs.
How many more do you have altogether?
Honestly, I'll take as many as you guys got, and then if I run out, I can get. I found somebody locally that can print this out for me, and I'll just have him print me more, and I'll cut them. and send them out. So
That's awesome, bro. All
if
right.
you guys want, the official flyer for your scale garage,
I need that for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Just shoot me a DM and I got you guys. $3, and I'll throw some slaps in there too for the rigs.
Hey, all 31 of you guys, bro, hit up Burner. Everybody watching, $3. Go grab some, man, for your scale garages, guys. Let's help Burner out, man. This guy's giving back to the community with all of these sponsors. He's showing them off, getting them some clientele from the island, from all over the place. Anybody who follows Burner, man. So, hey, everybody just go support Burners. Buy $3 sticker, vinyl, banner. Let's get them going, man, for the next competition for the Hawaiians over there.
Yeah, that's it. And then, to spicing it up a little bit, make it a little more tempting out of the 32 people in here. I'll draw one name and I'll include a shirtless pic in there for you.
Ooh.
A shirtless pic.
Ooh. Hey, that's more money, bro. You gotta
That's fucking hilarious.
I'll just
I didn't know what you were gonna say.
Hey, I'll pay to see that double stuffed Oreo.
Hey, if you sign it, stuffed Oreo. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fucking
the link,
hilarious.
buddy. Send me the link.
For sure. I appreciate you guys, man. Always love from over here to you guys, man. You guys hold it down every Monday.
Yeah, likewise. We'll probably close it off with you too, brother. So everybody that's watching, we appreciate you guys watching, tuning in the whole hour. Oh, nip slip in the house.
That's funny.
I'm just kidding.
Please no OnlyFans.
I got my OnlyFans in my bio.
Yo, real quick before you go, Jay. I saw I forget who live it was, but I saw your little garage set up at the crawl, and it was looking good, man. You got a nice variety of rigs.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Cool different patinas on everything, and then back to the bug, dude, for your daughter, right? The purple bug.
Yeah.
Thing's fucking sick. It like changes in the paint and the light.
Oh yeah,
flops,
dude. It has the iridescent, so it does show some green. I wanted it to highlight those Acres Engineering iridescent block rings. So super fun. And she was getting those lines with these tiny wheels, man. The tiny tire gang.
Yeah.
All day.
It's not how the size; it's how you drive. If you can see a line, you can drive it.
Yes, sir.
And those tires are tight,
so everybody had
bro.
fun.
Those tires hit lines good, boy.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorite tiny tires.
Well,
don't ever let someone say tiny tires you can't drive a line.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Stay tuned for next week, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, we will get WT Micro on, and everybody appreciate you guys. Hit up Burner, and without being said, have a great rest of the week, my brothers. Catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.